It's time for us to sit back, relax, and have fun with another segment of Flow with Tarot. I have mentioned this before, but I'm also going to say this again before we take out a card and see what's going on. Your practice should be fun to you. It should not feel like a chore. You would be better off not doing any spell or any ritual, and I'm just using that as an example. Those are just many tools of spiritual practice, okay? But you would be better off not doing it if it feels like a chore. You would be better off not doing a ritual or not doing a spell if in your mind you're thinking, oh, it's another full moon. I guess I need to do something. You'd be better off not doing anything. Also, if your practice is feeling stagnant, if you're not feeling elevated, if you're not feeling expanded in your practice, that could be indicative of you, of your soul saying, okay, we've done this. Now let's move into something else. Let's incorporate some other tools. Let's do things differently. So you need to pay attention to how you're feeling when it comes to your spiritual practice. It may be a good idea for you to just take stock of how you feel about your practice every 90 days, every 3 months, okay? To see what's happening, to ask yourself, do I still feel elevated in the way that my practice looks right now? Is there something else that I could add and incorporate? Is there something that I can now take away? Because I've mastered a certain thing. So now I need to clear my plate so that I can master another practice or master another way of doing things. So I would recommend that every 90 days. And why am I saying that? Because we are here in this physical body. We view time, no matter, you know, whatever we hear about the conversations about, time and time doesn't matter and there is no time. Okay, yeah. However, we're in this physical body. We look at the clock. We look at calendars, all right? When people schedule, if you're a spiritual practitioner and you part of your the way that you came here to express that is to help other people, perhaps you take appointments. Well, in order for you to stay on track with your appointments, you look at the calendar, you pay attention to time, all right? So setting aside those conversations about, the truth about time, we look at time, all right? If you go somewhere, oh, what time? If you're going to a party, what time does a party start? If you go into a movie, what time are you buying your tickets for? You book a flight. What time did you book the flight for? You get it. Okay. So we pay attention to time. So if you are looking at that 90 days, oftentimes the 90-day is that mark where change occurs, where there's the opening avenue for new things to come in and old things to go away. During that 90 days, adjustments are made. Okay, that is the power of nine. If you just take the number nine, it's indicative of change, sometimes swift change, sometimes a change that says, ready or not, the change is here. Okay. So that's why I'm saying 90 days. I didn't just choose that randomly, but I would just invite you to consider that. All right. After, within the next 90 days, starting, from whenever, however you want to do it, in 90 days, assess, take an assessment of your practice. Does it feel expansive? Is it fun? Do you enjoy it? Does it feel like a chore? Is there something that has been brewing in your soul saying, okay, yes, I've done this. I love the way that I'm practicing now, but I feel like there's something else I can add to it. And your intuition will guide you to the knowledge that you need of this next thing that you're going to add to your practice. You'll be guided perhaps to uh, another practitioner that incorporates the very practice that you have been interested in, that you could possibly work with or be mentored by. Who knows? Those are just examples, but I'm just throwing that out there to you. Okay, so let us just pick. I'm just spreading this very randomly. All right, if you're new here, welcome. And understand that this segment, Flow with Tarot, is not a reading per se, but if you are able to take what I say and you're able to use it to your benefit, by all means. If it resonates with you somehow, by all means, take it, ruminate, all right, in it, and see how you can, again, use it to your benefit. So, Flow with Tarot, this Flow with Tarot segment, I'm sharing my way of connecting with tarot cards. Again, you can use this for any type of energy read with whatever card that you use, whether it's tarot, an oracle, playing cards, whatever. So, what we have is the Tower, okay? This is the Tower card. Now, the Tower card, people seem to get scared of this card. This card, there's nothing to be afraid of this. There's nothing to be afraid of with the tarot or the tarot, the Tower card. Yes, it looks very dramatic. It does. It's got flames. You got people falling out the window. The foundation is crumbling. All right. It's like a ready or not. This is the change that is happening. Okay. Now, the change that is happening, does it have to look so dramatic? No. Can it feel this dramatic? Yes, absolutely the fuck it can. Okay? I've been here. But it does not have to look this dramatic. Oftentimes with the Tower, sometimes that change, it does come when your soul and your spirit has been nudging you to do something different. Sometimes it comes when your soul and when your spirit is nudging you to take a leap, so to speak, to actually do something different, like we just talked about. But because your brain is designed to keep you safe, quote, safe, your ego is designed to keep you safe. The brain and the ego will get together and say, no, this direction that you're moving in, we are not familiar with. So we're going to keep you right where you're at. And your spirit, your frequency, your energy has a way of coming through, has a way of causing things to move about in your life, in your environment, where change is happening and it shocks your system. It shocks your system, but yet at the same time, your body is saying, oh, yeah, I kind of knew that this change needed to happen, but I was procrastinating. I didn't want this change to happen because I got accustomed to what I think I know. and it can feel disruptive. It can feel, again, dramatic. It can feel shocking, but you always know that in the leap that you're in the middle of, and sometimes the leap can happen before you can stop and say, wait, I wasn't ready. Mm-mm. In the middle of that leap, there's something beautiful that actually happens. Where in the midst of your leap, you're seeing the leap, you're seeing the shift, and yet you're saying, okay, yeah, this looks crazy. It feels crazy. I feel crazy. I may look crazy to other people, but I know this is right for me. My intuition is telling me this is right for me. Yeah, I could have done it 2 years ago. Yeah, I could have done it 2 days ago. But okay, I'm forced to do it now, so here we go. That's what I feel with the Tower card. And there's also another beautiful thing that happens is that when you're in the middle of that swift transition, of that swift ready or not change, not only are you comforted by your inner wisdom and your intuition and your spirit, but there's also this expansion that happens in your vision and how you see yourself and what you see for your life. All of a sudden, you start to see all of these possibilities, and you can choose. You can choose. You're choosing possibilities. They're all positive. They're all, how about this, aligned, and you can choose. And then you start to realize, well, wait, I really don't have to choose. I can have all that I desire. I can have all of this. May come at different times, but I know it's mine. There's a certain, I don't want to say an I don't care attitude that comes when that swift change comes in, but it is almost like, okay, yeah, I see this is crumbling. I see this is going away. The old things that I've built have gone away. They're crumbling, they're falling away. But I have this sense that my soul is taking me to more. It's taking me to a more authentic existence. So, yeah, you don't need to be afraid of this Tower card. All right. Again, I said all of that to say you don't have to, this is not about bypassing the disruption that you can feel in your body when things happen and fall away and things look as though they're being taken from you. No, things are just being moved out of the way so that your elevated experience in your life can exist. You can't have your plate is too full. Not only is your plate too full, but your plate is too full of what is no longer aligned for you. So that stuff has to go. So that, again, what represents your most authentic expression can now be present. So let me know what your takeaways are from this very dramatic Tower card. All right. And until next time, stay magical.